Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the weekly angel reading with me, angel medium Rachel Scoltock. And I've got a beautiful set of cards for you today. We're working with Archangel Michael, the angel of protection, the angel who helps us to clear away negativity, anything that's weighing you down. And we're also working with Archangel Ariel, who's the angel of abundance, prosperity, nature, and clairvoyance. Ariel really helps you to open up your third eye and to see what you most need to see. So I've already pulled the cards for you and I want to get started straight away. Now we've just come out, we're in this full moon in Sagittarius, and this is very apt. The very first card that comes out is Archangel Uriel, and Uriel is the angel of golden light and wisdom, but also the angel of happiness. He really helps us with our psychology, the way we think, the things that we're carrying around with us. And as this card comes out first in the week, this is letting you know that this is a time of happiness. The angels want you to find your happiness and faith, and the two go hand in hand, happiness and faith. Have you ever noticed when you start to lose faith in life, in yourself, in other people, or just faith in your angels and the divine, that's when you feel the least happy? And that's because faith and happiness are really your natural state. If your soul was free of, the negative things in your life, negative thoughts, people, complaints, all those kind of things, it would be like a cork popping to the surface of the ocean. It would just naturally, your happiness would rise to the surface. So the key for you this week is to recognize that happiness is your natural state. Affirm that happiness is my true self. Happiness is my natural state. And all you need to do is work with your angels, Archangel Uriel, Ariel, and Michael, to clear away those things that are making you not happy. And the angels are telling me that one of the reasons that there's so much unhappiness, negativity at the moment, is that because during the pandemic and all of the things that have, recently been shaken up and brought to the surface, that people have lost their faith. They sort of became a bit despairing. And that's when the ego takes over, and the ego looks for things to complain about. Have you noticed that? The ego is always looking for something to blame, something to complain about. And so it picks out the negative things. You get a negative bias. And we already know that social media is attuned to a negative bias, that people tend to, because of fear and ego, they tend to look for things that might be wrong and might be out of negative, or something that might be out to hurt you. And we know through the law of attraction that the more you pick out on things that are negative, the more negativity you attract. So the angels are stepping in now and they're saying it's okay. Happiness is your natural state. We're going to help you get your faith and trust back in life, and to get a positive angelic bias instead of a negative bias. So this card is letting you know you're going to have a successful week. And Uriel is bringing you wisdom and helping you to know that the time of hardship, of unhappiness, is coming to an end. The worst is behind you. And so this is putting a little flame of hope in your heart. Really beautiful card to begin the week. It's like a good omen, a positive omen. All right. The block card that came out, we're working with Archangel Wisdom Tarot, this is Archangel Sandalphon. Now, next month, we're working with Archangel Sandalphon and Metatron in the upcoming attunement. But this card says from Sandalphon, negative thoughts are manifesting into reality, and it's weighing you down. Look at the person in the card. They're sort of bowed down, but the Archangel Sandalphon is standing behind them and bringing good news. It's like they're so bowed down and feeling sad that they can't see the flowers, they can't see the abundance, they can't see the spiritual light coming through the windows of the temple that they're sitting outside of. So negative thoughts are manifesting into real challenges, whether that's about money, which is a strong message of this card. When we watch the news and we think too much about lack, scarcity, what could go wrong, what's awful in the world, that starts to affect us because your aura is sensitive and porous. And so we tend to soak up the energy of whatever we're plugged into, whatever we're watching, whatever we're ingesting, whatever we're surrounding ourselves with. So surround yourself with things that lift you up. Try to cut back on the things that bring you down, because that stuff doesn't need to be constantly being ingested by you. So this is saying time to reach out to your angels for happiness, for peace, for help with anything that you feel is keeping you stuck at this time. And stay positive. Recognize when a negative thought comes in that you can change it. So Sandalphon is there helping you, along with the other angels that we've talked about today. This is one of the things that's holding your happiness cork down under the level of happiness. All right, I really love this reading this week. So the guidance card. Now I used 2 decks this week. I used the Wisdom Tarot and the Sword of Light deck. So I'm going to read the guidance cards together. And the first one shows, this is a gorgeous card. It's Shamuel. Shamuel helps us find what we're looking for. So what are you looking for? What would resolve everything for you? What would make everything feel better? That's what you want to be manifesting. That's what you want to be asking the angels for. A sigh of relief. I could actually feel it then, the sigh of relief. The angels are giving that to you. The restrictions that you're seeing, the limitations, the blocks, the barriers, the obstacles, the problems, may not be as solid, stuck, and severe as you believe them to be. Because here we see a gate opening, the shackles falling away, the blindfold coming off, the sword, she can walk around the sword. It's not threatening her. There's no one holding the sword. There's nothing holding you back. It just looks like there's something holding you back. And when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, right? That's a Wayne Dyer quote. The illusion of entrapment. Take back your power. Take responsibility for whatever is in front of you. Florence Scovel Shinn, one of my favorite authors from the 1920s, she has a quote, and I can't remember it exactly, but it's like, when you walk up to the lion in your pathway, it turns into a pussycat. It's really a way of saying, when you really face what's in front of you, sometimes the barriers or the problems that you perceive are there just dissolve away. It's when you stand up to a bully, sometimes the bully backs off. When you really look at, are these problems real? Are they really holding me back? Can I grow where I am? Do I really need to pay a lot of money for the thing that I need? Maybe I can just find a different way. There's always a solution to every problem. There's always an angel who can help you with whatever you're dealing with. So meditate on that for a minute. All right, are my problems really real? Okay, maybe they are. Do I have to believe that they are bigger than me, they're more powerful than me? No, I don't. Maybe I can start to address them with positive energy, with prayer, with affirmation, with visualization. We all know stories of people that have healed what seemingly impossible circumstances and overcome them to find great happiness and success on the other side, So keep the faith. That's the theme of today. Find your happiness, keep the faith. So take responsibility for your life, it says here. And you may be just feeling afraid of taking action. And so your mind is throwing up obstacles. But either way, keep the faith, keep going regardless. See the positive outcome that you want. Now, the Michael card, Archangel Michael card that came through, look at this. Woohoo, powerful. Let it go, it says. Let it go. And we see Archangel Michael in his divine feminine form in this card. That's why I love these cards so much, because they're not, just making Archangel Michael one way. Let go of what no longer serves you. Archangel Michael comes here to sweep away the negative energy that is holding you back. So even if there is an obstacle, even if there is a real situation, perhaps it's in the past, and it's the doubt that situation brought up that is causing you to feel hamstrung now, that you can't move forward now. Ask Archangel Michael to cut cords with that situation, that person, that incident, that trauma, that even that thought, the disappointment, the judgment, the criticism, whatever it is that you feel afraid of. Archangel Michael is here. Never fear, Archangel Michael is here. So this situation no longer serves you. Allow me to cut the connections and the cords so that you can be free to move forward. So the angels are really bolstering you this week. They're giving you the courage, and they're saying, we are with you. You have nothing to fear. I love that. And the outcome is the Magician. Now, I don't know if we could have got a better card for this. It's number 1 for a start. So it's, you know, it's probably the most positive card we could have got as an outcome, because we may have started off with this feeling of sadness, this feeling of hopelessness, this feeling of powerlessness, and then we transform from feeling powerless to getting your power back. So what areas in your life, drop a comment, what areas in your life have you been feeling powerless? Have perhaps someone's been trying to make you feel that way? You know, maybe it's a past situation, but either way, you have the power within you and around you. I add to that, because we've been given angels for a reason, not so that we can feel powerless and hopeless, but so that they can give us what we need. They can guide us in the right direction. They can bolster our faith and confidence. So magic is alive in your life. What you need to work out for you will be a success. It's going to work out even better than you imagined. Yay! That's fantastic. Archangel Raziel. If you believe it, you can do it. And that's where faith comes in. Faith is knowing that the universe and the angels have your back. It's knowing that somehow things will work out. Sometimes you don't know how it will work out, but the angels' answer to that is, we are the how. You don't need to know the how to ask, to pray, to visualize, and to act as if it's already happened. And that's what I'm going to ask you to do this week. Act as if everything that you want has come to you. And the guidance, the how, will be dropped in by the angels. But you have to keep the faith. That's your part of the bargain. So I'm so excited. This is a beautiful week. I'm sending you lots of love and angel blessings. We're coming up to a solstice, which is going to be really powerful, an energetic gateway opening. I'll talk to you more about that in coming weeks. If you loved this session, I invite you to come to my upcoming Psychic Awakening attunement for your third eye. This is working with Archangels Ariel and Gabriel and other archangels as well, to open up your third eye, to help you to visualize, to help you to have clear signs and visions of the angels. It's all loving, it's all safe, it's all gentle, and it's all very, very powerful. So I invite you to that. The link to book is in the comments or in the caption. And if you need any help, just DM me and I will send you some links. Sending you love. Have a great week. Talk soon. Don't forget